I think that I have an interesting perspective on this bill because I'm going into teaching at the elementary school level, well, elementary middle school, and I think that I'm all for students having the right to pick material.
The college students should have pretty much free reign just as much as any other newspaper.
I think there's always going to be censoring, but passing a bill will definitely help.
But I think college newspapers shouldn't necessarily be censored, but they should be held to the same standards as like real newspapers throughout the world.
Less censorship is always good. I mean, at least like students can have some sort of their own opinion on something, and maybe it'll educate other students.
I think that college students should have a little more freedom, and that it does affect all of us.
I don't think that they can tell us what we can and can't write in a newspaper, especially on college campuses.
There's no age limit set on freedom of speech, so I think that high school students and college students should be able to have student-run papers.
It'll just make students want to read the newspaper less. I don't think they read it hardly at all anyway as it is. So.
At certain ages there has to be some kind of censorship. Like, I don't know, in college it gets a little different because people actually start to think for themselves and want to develop their own ideas. But I think mostly through the high school level, especially when you got different publications going out to kids as young as 14, 15, 16 or whatnot, depending on how many years high school is. I think it's a big deal.
My mom was an English teacher growing up, so she always taught me to write how I feel, express my opinions, and so I did that all through high school and college. So they shouldn't be able to ban us because censorship causes blindness.
As long as students are being censored by some sort of faculty member as appropriate.
People don't necessarily know the consequences of their actions. They could totally put something into a newspaper that's completely inappropriate and can get them in a lot of trouble. And just the fact that somebody's older, maybe at a university there could be less censorship, but I think definitely I agree in high school there should be.
As long as there is a little bit of oversight by a faculty member to make sure that things are appropriate, then I don't know, I think it's a good idea.